It's a four-dimensional tetrahedron. It's a tetrahedron. It lives in 10 dimensions all at once. In the same place. Drops eraser. It's gone. Gone to the land of make-believe. That's where all the socks go. Mr. Rogers is the one who steals them from the dryer. Does anyone else ever wonder about the bubbles that come from propellers? Where does the air come from? Himalayas sounds a country in Africa. Yeah, see, there are only 2 countries in South Africa. That's how I pee in beams. Beams of wood. In biotechnology they tell you how to tell about people by their genes. You smells their genes. You smells to see if they like Cheetos. The answer is yes. M&M tastes good. It's made of the same stuff as Hershey bars. You just smash a bunch of Hershey bars and call them squarish M&Ms. I hate this map. It's like looking at a bunch of zebras and trying to find their balls. Ooh, they have the green button. It floods the room with water. Or it takes out the oxygen. To put out fires. To put out the fire in your soul. Fluid mechanics. I know all about fluids. I drink water 9 times a day. What is density? A city of dens? If A is true and B is true, then A plus B is true. If metal sinks and bolts are made of metal, then bolts sink. Since when did your train of thought stay on the rails? What rails? How does popcorn work? You put it in the microwave and the microwave makes it big. Or is in the ground, so that is why it's upside down. The ratio of time given to time wasted is 1:1. What's real? Pygmies. Big you, big me. The drowsy cat fell off the roof because it lost its mew. Cyclic cycles. Syphilis cycles. Heat engines. What about cool engines? Noise pollution is bad for the ozone layer. You think Simala keeps anything? Sure. He stores things in this special place. It's a secret box called the trash. The great physicist Karl Marx said the work is equal to the product. Thinking is relative. Give me liberty, or give me F. Mr. Simala is a ruler. Do you see the hole in the ceiling? That's where the alien comes through to drink our souls. Like a mosquito from hell. I'm simmering. My brain is simmering. It is fried like bacon. Every 10-year-old has a child. This is India. We aren't getting to chemistry this year. We aren't getting to holography this year. I will make that true. It will rain lizards for 7 days and 7 nights. You know those lights that go when you pedal? I need to attach them to my brain. My brain is a pressure cooker. It cooks under pressure. What does it cook? Salami. I like to throw people's limbs at them. What if instead of skulls we had giant water balloon heads? Looks up from CP homework. I can't do maths, I can't do numbers. Starts calculus. Dried blood is not a safety hazard, so you can sprinkle it on cookies. Sprinkle, sprinkle, sprinkle. When photons hit black they eat it. Pythagoras. 1 divided by points equals 7. Are you ready to learn about holograms? This is definitely good hologram light, because it's yellow. Perfect costume idea. Wear lumpy clothes under a brown morph suit and velcro a wooden block to your head. Be a shitpost. I need pumpkins, because orange is the color of shooting. I am going to do this the same way I did the calculus test. It's just like how you open a door. You use a battering ram. Sharpies. I should make an air freshener out of that. Then your car can smell like Sharpie. You can speed like Sonic. You could have a car that makes 90-meter skid marks without the brake, if you have chalk tires. There are the answers. A spring constant will fuck you in the ass. A spring is metal that does not belong in the cavity. Just give me a syllabus and I'll put the silly in a bus. 8.0 A.U. Henderson Unabakunis. I release ass dragons, when I release more flaming ass than ever before. The maidens are flaming more than ever before. If you continually make a perfectly level surface on the earth you will make a perfect circle. I take in light and sound, and regurgitate it in a fancy pattern. Basically the human experience. All voltages are delted. Inside my head there are a bunch of straws, except they are all on fire, and the smoke is my brain. It flew away, my brain flew away. How do I find my brain? It's gone to the land of make-believe. Would you download a car? Are you the type of person that would download a unlicensed car? Sticks breadboard to forehead. I am breadboard man, you can be breadboard man to Huckles. Slams breadboard into the Huckles face. I'm a sales attack helicopter, what's that? My gender. I should go on 4chan. I will be their messiah. Lord Pepe, how deep is your grave hole? There's no ladder. Sometimes you gotta keep digging to get to the other side, even though that's not how that works. The Onion Stop. That would be a store in the middle of nowhere connected to a warehouse full of onions. And you could only get meals made of onions. The Onion Start would be different. It's easy for people to stop, but not to start. We would have to kidnap people in the night. Then they can start with onions. We should spike the onions with heroin, so people are addicted to it. Then they will come back to the Onion Stop. I'll show you onions. I'll make YouTube channel called The Onion Man. I'll stick onions in my eyes and scream I'm the Onion Man. Then I would be immune to pepper spray. A camel dies in the desert. Find the air pressure in a box. You would buy all the Kmart stock? I would buy 51% of the stocks and be the Kmart man. I would put my face in the sign and rename it Helgi Mart. We would only sell battle axes. What the? Stop flossing your mid-noodle. Spectroscopy. That's just like a colonoscopy, but with a flashlight. I told you diesel froze. You gotta massage the gas tank until it unfreezes. Is there a gas that is metal at room temperature? Wait a minute. Shiny. Diamond is shiny. Is carbon a metal? Let's look at this bottle. The aluminum is shiny, or at least reflective. Therefore shiny things are metal. This book is shiny. This changes my theory. This doesn't make sense. Figure 6.12 should come between figure 6.1 and 6.2. Up the butt zirconium, feel the glow. I love it when my brain runs away. Sometimes it doesn't come back for years. My brain is gone. There must be too much garbage juice in these pretzels. The petition is directed toward a very dissuasive Stratocaster unanimous nuclear. The petition reached a distance d for the center of the bullseye and then reverse direction. Assume that the nuclear is heavy airtight to remaining satrapy during the interaction. Calculate the value of d. The grayness in the air is going into my head. As you can see, the Russians have evolved to grow heads. That's why Putin is bald, because his hair grows into a mullet. He shaves his hair every day, because it grows into your head on Thursday. In fact, that is the main export of Russia. Hats. Hats made of hair. Most of it is Putin's. My brain is chapped. I've stood outside too long and my brain is chapped. Picks up practice AP test. Let's find out what we don't know. I don't know what I need to learn. I added all the numbers in my head and it came up error undefined. Pizza is my favorite drug. The autism wing sings once a week. What kind of game limits your ability to do fucked up shit? What is this, Minecraft Forens? That's where I put all my bills, the Christmas tree. Then I burn it down and don't pay 'em. I need to stay hydrated, my leaves are turning brown. I like to use commas instead of words that connect sentences. Sings, take an F, give an F. 1/2 book, 1/2 of it, and 1/2 gopher. Chapter. You see, you take this book and rip it in half. Then you rip that in half. Then you have 3 F's. Ogre greens, that's what we call onions, yassy. I blinked and my homework was gone. That's a legacy quote. In organic chemistry we did a lot of equations where things die. Here is the brain cell exposed to neurotoxin. You finish the equation and somebody dies. The Chinese are doing their homework, while people die. I like how you were focusing on your textbook. No, I was watching the Chinese people in my brain. Through everywhere. Genghis Khan. He invaded my brain and planted his people. He plants them so their roots grow strong. Watch out, my brain is slowly deleting its RAM. RAM cleared. Did you hear about that suit that is full of spores? You wear it so you get eaten when you die.